this thing on?
Good. No. You're too funny for your own good. Good morning, friends. Another Monday means another pick and pack of what sold this weekend. We have, I think it's 8 sales to go through with you guys today, which is a nice little pickup because as of like midday yesterday, I think we only had 4 or 5 sales. So this weekend as a whole has definitely picked up from last week when I'd gotten back from just being away. Last week we had a whole week of only around, I think it was like 850 sales. I can't remember. I think I mentioned it in the last video. But this week we've bounced right back up to our normal around 1.4, I think, in sales. So that is great to see that just literally not being on time away mode means our store has just gone back to normal. But time to take you through what has sold and made us the most money this weekend. So we have a few sales coming in last place. First up, we have one of these. We actually have another 2 of these left, but this one we did accept an offer on. It has gone on to sell for 30 plus postage. This is, if you recall from a few videos ago, we got a whole bunch of sealed model aeroplanes from our good friends at Gordon. We were not entirely sure if we're going to make our money back because it was such a slow start to when we listed them. But now we have definitely made money back and now we're full in the profit. So anything that we sell now is pure profit. But I think, I don't know, I probably wouldn't dive too deeply into model planes again. They're just a bit of a slow seller. A little bit more annoying to ship because they are in a box, and as you guys have told me to not just bubble wrap and send the box as is. So it's a box in a box, which just feels a bit wasteful to me. But still, not a bad sale. So next up is our other $30 item. It is 2 Lego sets that we did on auction. We do also have 2 others that sold on the weekend, but they still haven't paid yet. So wait for those 2 to come through. But this one is incomplete. It is 2 sets, so it's 75148 and 75088. They do have some minifigs, they do have some manuals. A lot of it is here, but it's just not complete, so we couldn't sell it for like a more premium price. And plus, people in the Lego community, like, most of the setup is pretty much done, but they are after the minifigs. So a lot of these bundles that we did that all started at like $30 auction all had at least a few minifigs in there because that is what's more collectible in the Star Wars sort of space, well, what we've found. But we're slowly making our money back. This was off a big marketplace purchase that we did. How much did I spend? It was like $500.
Sí, señor.
And that means that each of these were coming out to around like $13. So we probably have lost money on these. I mean, I'm hoping that some of the other ones sell for more, like the higher asking prices. These ones I always knew weren't going to be our big money makers because if there's 2 sets in here at 13 each, it means we're at 26 and sold for 30. So not great, but still I'm happy to move this on because, as I said, when it's incomplete, it's never as easy to sell. Next up is a GameCube game. Finally, we're able to test these ones. A very helpful viewer in the comments reminded me that you can test these on Wii's. I was such a giddy goat. We literally had these sitting around for so long because our GameCubes that we keep picking up aren't working. We literally have 2 at the moment that have faults. I've looked into fixing them, guys, and it is literally like, what was it? It was like $200 or something to send it in to get it fixed. And I'm like, that I may as well just buy a working GameCube off eBay. But now that I know that I can test it on the Wii, we probably don't need to invest in that anymore. But still very happy with this one. It has gone on to sell for $39.99 plus postage. This is from our first gaming buy, which we are now already in the profs for. So this is just pure profit. Next up, we are at our consignment shelf. And this one was a bit of an interesting one because, to be honest, I've never seen it before. It is these DIY, is it this one? Oh no, it's a long one. These DIY knife making, pocket knife making kits. So literally it comes fully separated and then you build your own little like pocket knife, which is very cool. This came from Henry. He said he was doing an estate clear out for a guy who was an avid knife collector, and so we do have a few like whetstones and stuff from him. This also came from the same guy. This has gone on to sell for $49.99 plus $12.50 postage. So this was a really fast sell. It has literally only been up on our store for, I think, 3 days before it went on to sell. Yes, I did send them a 5% offer because at that point, as I just mentioned, our sales were looking a little slow on the weekend. So I'm like, let's just move some things along. And it is this vintage Manchester United pennant from 1981. We got this, as I mentioned last week, just before I went away to New Zealand. We went to a deceased estate sort of clear out. They reached out to us on TikTok, and this is one of the things that we bought off them. It has gone on to sell for $53.19 plus postage. But this is a really cool piece of like history if you're a soccer fan. Back at the consignment shelf with another interesting sale. So this, you won't be able to tell, is a bag full of Leather Master cleaning products. So basically, these came in like a full, whoopsie. These came in a full kit, but had obviously been used because there was a varying number of the different packs. They weren't all the same amount. The box itself was really dirty, had some more damage, so I just got rid of that and just listed a whole bunch of these leather care cleaning wipes and creams all together. Started the auction off at $55, and that's what it sold for. I mean, to be honest, I've seen some of these go for a bit higher, but at the same time, I wasn't confident enough. There was only like one sale. There wasn't enough information on it. We're happy to move these faster at better prices when it's Henry stuff, because realistically, we're just here for the money on these ones. There's no attachment. Obviously, we're going to try and maximize, but we're also in the business of trying to make more space, because this is Henry's shelf, and you can see it is getting full very fast because he does clear outs 2-3 times a week. So we're always getting stock off him now. So the idea is try and move things as fast as possible. So I'm very happy with this one. I think I do want to say a quick honorable mention during the week, because we have 2 of these. We did sell one of these sealed Estee Lauder perfumes for $300. I had it listed up for like $550, but we just accepted an offer because, as I said, we're trying to move things very quickly, and Henry was very happy to see that this went on for $300. I mean, we're essentially getting them for free. He's getting them for free. So just wanted to let you know about that honorable mention. So that one's already been shipped off, and this is our other one that we currently have in store. So if you guys want it, better jump in. So this one is another quick flip. Make sure I don't stack it down these stairs again. Whee! This vintage Bulldogs jersey, I got it at a garage sale in St. Ives. It was one of the ones where the footage was just going absolutely bonkers and just wasn't working. If you guys remember, we did also sell some oil cans from the same garage sale. We paid an easy $10 for this, and it has gone on to sell for $60 plus postage. This one came through this morning, and it is our best sale of the weekend. So we got, I can bring these out, a whole bunch of brand new Pinnacle golf balls. The only thing with this is that they're all realestate.com on them. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well. They are new, and we just had someone send us an offer for 4 packets for $100. We have a multi-quantity discount on these ones, so every time you buy an extra thing, it reduces the price in total. So because they were buying 4, I think it brought it down to like $32 per thing, but then they sent us another offer on top of that, which made them go down to $25 each. We got these off Council Cleanup. It is free money. We are very happy to sell these, especially in bulk, for a great deal. The guy also reached out to us being like, hey, just checking, are you actually sending this out today? Because I'm hoping that'll come in by Friday. We did see that eBay had charged them per pack for shipping, which we had, I think, about $12.50 on it. So we were like, look, eBay has overcharged you for shipping. So if you'd like, we're happy to upgrade you for free to express postage, and then we'll still refund anything that's left over. And he was like, oh, amazing. Yes, please. So this one we will be sending out on express for the guy. So he'll get that in time for the end of the week. So our 8 sales this weekend have not been too shabby. I'm very happy to see that we're bouncing straight back up from our week and a half, I'm going to say, away over the last like 2 weeks. I think I just really need to put my head down, bum up, and really get into some of the stock that I've had sitting there that I just have been ignoring. I'm going to have a mad testing session this week just to pump through, because we have literally like 5 or 6 DVD and VHS players that will get us good money, but they're just sitting there untested at the moment. So I really need to get a crack on with some of that and some of the extra video gaming stuff that we've picked up recently. This week, guys, I am just going to be full focused on getting through our stock. Plus, I am conscious because we had time away, I do need to catch back up on terms of our listing scheduled ahead. My goal by the end of this month is to have an extra month in advance scheduled. So then I have a bit more flexibility in terms of my day-to-day and what I want to do. So if I don't end up going thrifting or having to do something and I need to take a day off, I can without worrying about being behind on work. But August, guys, oh my God, we're already, this is insane how we're nearly at the end of the year. Let me know how you guys have been going, if you've noticed any changes or trends in sales, if you've had any fun stories of annoying people. I mean, we always have plenty of them, so maybe I should do a story time video again. You guys seemed to like it last time when I shared some of our experiences. So let me know if you guys have anything fun to share, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!